What's up, everybody? I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to the fourth upload of the day. This time, a review on the new special weapon known as the laser rings. Arguably one of the coolest looking weapons in Pixel Gun 3D. Can this thing stand up to its name? I guess we'll find out. My name is ExxotikGaming, and today I'm going to start things off mentioning something you've been waiting for a while now. A giveaway. Yes, I am doing an account giveaway for this most recent updates. I have teamed up with my friend TMG to give a few people an account with every single weapon in Pixel Gun 3D, including all the new weapons completely free. I will have all the instructions listed down below in the description. Watch this video and then complete all the instructions to be entered into the giveaway. I wish you all good luck. Anyways, with that being said, it's about time to begin the fourth video of the day. I can't believe it, so let's go. Going into the armory section, heading over to our special section. As I said when I first saw these weapons a couple weeks ago in my update review, these things might just be the coolest looking weapons in Pixel Gun 3D history. Look at our character on the right-hand side of the screen. I mean, that's absolutely insane. These things are so different compared to every other weapon in Pixel Gun 3D. I mean, maybe you could say they're kind of similar to the exoskeletons in this game, but this is a melee weapon, and looking at it compared to the Berserk exoskeleton, I have to say these things look way cooler. For whatever reason, they're a melee weapon in the special section as well, but that's besides the point. I don't know why they actually did that. These weapons have a 26 efficiency with a 67 attack and a 75 mobility. They're only epic, but these weapons are generally going to be a one-shot kill if you charge them up and hit the person directly on contact. Because these weapons are a little bit unusual for the fact that they are melee weapons, as I said in the special section. There's no distance when you fire this weapon here. You have to get up close and personal to every single person you encounter. And if you can manage to do that, you will kill people left and right and get some of the coolest looking weapons in Pixel Gun 3D history. It's a very weird weapon to use. Very different compared to most other weapons in Pixel Gun 3D. Honestly, if there was a weapon that this was most similar to, I'd say maybe the Sword of Shadows. And as you can see, it's basically the Sword of Shadows as if it had area damage. So imagine the Sword of Shadows combined with something like, I don't know, maybe for example, the Stormhammer. Compare those two together, and then you're getting a weapon this unbelievably cool. Now, it has a decent range. I mean, as you can see there, I actually killed a person who was not right next to me. You can get about this distance to them and then hit them and then take them out like this. So it does have a bigger range than some of the other melee weapons in Pixel Gun 3D. But it is still a very unusual weapon to use and definitely something that's going to take a little bit of practice in matches that you go into. This is why I would not recommend this in something like Paradise Resort or Pumpkin Island or Block Marts. You need to use this thing in like Coliseum, okay, or Silent School or Pool Party. Your absolute closest ranges possible if you want to kill people with this thing. You can somehow get headshots, which is a little unusual considering this thing does have area damage. I didn't expect this thing to be able to be given headshots, but it does. There are multiple ways you can use this weapon as well. You could use this weapon and do a multi-shot kill on enemies. You could go like this, right? One shot, two shot, and then hit the person with short little charging bursts. Or you could charge it to the absolute max and potentially get a one-shot kill on the enemy player. So there's different ways you could use this weapon in and of itself. You could almost have two entirely different weapons when you use this thing, which is kind of freaking cool, I have to say. Although, I would definitely recommend charging this weapon pretty close to the max, or else this thing is going to still end up being like a 3 or a 4-shot kill. Not the greatest in the world, but enough to end up making this weapon give you some pretty decent kills, killing those robot samurais, and it's actually pretty good at doing that. In and of itself, this weapon might just be one of the better weapons for killing robot samurais, which you could do, charge it up to the max, kill the robot samurai, finish them off with something like your Cop's Club or any other weapon that you have in your inventory. You could have 2 melee weapons equipped with this thing, all right? You could have this weapon and then equip another melee weapon just because why the heck not? If you wanted to use 2 different melee weapons at the same time like I have right now, you can do that with this thing, and I think that's pretty cool in and of itself. Will you get as many kills with this weapon as some of the other melee weapons in this game? Probably not, but then again, it is an epic weapon, so it's not going to be as powerful as maybe your legendary or your mythical weapons in this game. Still very powerful, though. This might actually be one of the most powerful epic weapons in Pixel Gun 3D, because, I mean, considering it can be a one-shot kill on an enemy player, I don't know of another epic weapon that can do that in this game. It's just a little bit weird, and because of that, you're going to end up dying probably more times with this weapon than any other weapon in Pixel Gun 3D. So expect that when you use this thing. If you're charging up your weapon, you can't, like, hit the person until they're directly on top of you, basically. So, yeah, you are going to die a lot when you use this thing in some of the matches that you go into, especially if people have something like their anti-champion cannon thingy, because, I mean, they could just shoot at you from the distance of where, you know, just far enough away to where your laser rings can't hit them, and then you're going to be completely useless up against those players. So you could use this thing alongside other weapons in Pixel Gun 3D. What you could do is you could have this thing equipped with something like a range. You know, you could have something like your ritual revolvers equipped for some of your more longer ranged gameplay. And then when you get close enough to the enemy, take out your laser rings and then finish the player off with this thing. So there's different ways you could use this weapon, as I just said earlier, and that's probably the best possible way to use this thing. Never 24/7 the entire length of a match, unless you're literally making like a YouTube video on this thing. The way you should use this thing is paired alongside a weapon with range. Maybe another area damage weapon, maybe something that's like a primary weapon or something along those lines. That's where you will get your best gameplay with this weapon. Because if you use this weapon 24/7, the entire length of a match, you're gonna die just as many times as I have. Because I've died a lot of times, guys. We can make that pretty easy assumption here in this video. I'm probably not actually going to get close to first place or second place because of that. Because they actually take into account how many deaths you have with your total kills. And if you die too many times, you could have literally 12 kills, and then somebody who died less than you could have 8 kills, and then they'll actually get a better score than you in the end. So try not to die too many times. You know, I could give you guys a little challenge if you get this thing. If you could actually get a monster kill with this thing, you are an absolute beast. You are an absolute legend. You can do something that most players can't in Pixel Gun 3D. Most people will have this thing and they'll get kill and then death, and then kill and then death. Or maybe kill and then death and then another death. And then kill and then another death and then another death. You're gonna die a lot when you use this thing. But sometimes you can get some of the coolest kills freaking ever. Robot samurais, they won't stand a chance. Mechs, they won't stand a chance. You can take this thing out against a demon stone, and a couple of little laser rings can destroy a mega red monster thing, which I think is pretty freaking cool. Now, this weapon is a pretty aggressive weapon in Pixel Gun 3D. Honestly, I'd go as far to say you need to be more aggressive with this thing than literally any other weapon in Pixel Gun 3D. Maybe aside from the Sword of Shadows. But I mean, as you guys can see right there, 12 kills. No problem whatsoever getting myself into the second place position. The reason why somebody got 27 was either probably because they had the Robot Samurai, or they used an area damage weapon with a one-shot kill capability. So, yeah, those are going to be the times where you're going to most likely take people, or people are going to most likely kill you. You just have to keep that in mind, and if you encounter too many people at a range or using those one-shot kill weapons like this, I really can't do anything against this guy. If he's going to jump up and down all around and avoid me at too close of a range, I can't really do anything against that. So, yeah, there are times where this weapon might not be the greatest. You need to be into a match where just a ton of players are all around you 24/7, right? You need to be in a match where there are at least like 6 or 7 other players. If you're in a match where there's like one other person, they will be able to get away from you easily and avoid like every single one of your shots. And that's never good. That's not going to give you great gameplay. With this weapon, you need to be able to have enough people to where they will be distracted, they won't see you, and like with this guy right here, he didn't even notice me before it was too late. And that's why I like this weapon so much, to be honest. I'm a very, aggressive player when it comes to Pixel Gun 3D. I like to just run at enemies all the time. And this weapon really kind of fits me well in that respect. It does very, very well. and I'm actually able to, well, get a lot of kills the way I like getting kills in Pixel Gun 3D because of that. There's a triple kill. I think that was my first triple kill of this video, my first multi-kill of the video. That's probably the best kill streak you're going to get when you use this weapon. Monster kills, as I just said earlier, not too common with this thing, just because people can take any area damage weapon ever and just take you out from a range that you aren't able to hit them with beforehand. Because, I mean, you're basically a suicide bomber with a bunch of laser rings when you're using this thing. That's really what it comes down to. You're going in with the intention of probably dying yourself, but hopefully killing another person alongside it. So you're, in the end, getting another point, but you're gonna die too. Maybe not the most talented way of playing this game. Maybe not the most morally right way of playing this game, of intentionally killing yourself to get another kill on an enemy player, but I mean, hey, it works, I guess. It gives you the kills that you're looking for, and you get a lot of them, as I've shown you guys right here. So in the end, you know what? It's fine. It's whatever. Turrets too. One shot killing those things, no problem whatsoever. I don't know, man. It's a really cool weapon. I think it's my favorite weapon right now in this most recent update. It's so different. It's so unusual. It looks awesome. Whenever you see another enemy with this thing, you know they're not messing around. They are here to get kills, and kills they will get. So, yeah, guys, that's basically it for this video here. Don't really have much else I could possibly say about this thing. If I could rate this weapon between 1 and 10, I would probably give this weapon about an 8.5. Something like that. It's not your #1 melee weapon in Pixel Gun 3D, but pretty close to being one of the top melee weapons. Unfortunately, it's in the special section. Or fortunately, whatever way you like to look at it. Because sometimes you could just do double melee battle. You could just take out 2 melee weapons with area damage, right? You could have that and your Electrosphere. Take this thing out, bam. Finish them off with this, bam, bam. Electrosphere, switch over to your little laser rings, and then just get area damage melee. You literally get too close to any person ever, and you're just having these blasts constantly around you, and it's just like the coolest thing ever. So, yeah, I like these weapons. Moral of the story, I definitely recommend getting them. They're fun to use. They're really fun to use a lot. So, yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. Hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you left a like down below. And if you guys wanted to enter into that giveaway that I mentioned in the description, sorry, my grammar's going a little downhill just because I've done 4 videos today, then you definitely want to go check the description to, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? I don't understand. These are the people that you're not going to be able to consistently take out in Pixel Gun 3D. Just kidding. I did anyways, because I'm just that much of a pro. Anyways, yeah, just check the description to get instructions on how to enter into my giveaway, guys, because you're definitely not going to want to miss that. It's going to give you a free account in Pixel Gun 3D. I don't like this guy. I really don't like this. That's like, very newbie thing to do. I need to just take this guy out. We need to finish him off. I'm going to get one more kill on Brian here, just to show him who's the absolute boss. Where'd he go? We can take Luca out too. That's always a possibility. Let's go get one last kill on Brian. That's the guy we want to kill. Not Luca. We want to kill Brian. Where's Brian? Oh, he's floating in midair. That's unfortunate. You can't really take somebody out with your laser rings when somebody's flying in midair. I will take you out. Don't make me take out my poisonous vine. I will do it. We'll take Luca out first while we're waiting. Sorry, Luca. I didn't mean to do it, but I had to. Oh, there he is. Here's Brian. God dang it. Come on, Brian. Luca, we got to team together and take this guy out. One last kill. One last kill. Let's do it. Luca, I don't want to have to kill you, but I will in order to kill Brian. Okay, you know what? I'm done. We're going to take something else out where we can actually kill him with Dead Man's Rifle. Come on. We're finishing this guy off. If it's the last thing we do. Where did this guy go? Stop giving me kill assists, game. That's all I ask. I just want to kill this guy once and for all. He's so much of a noob, it's unbelievable. Did he leave the match? I think he left the match. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, no, he didn't. He's right there. Come on, laser rings! Go! No! I'm done. Sorry, guys. I'm going to end the video here. I'm too triggered right now. I can't deal with people like this. I'm going to end the video here. Hope you enjoyed the stupid little battle we had at the end here. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.